You know that feeling, right? The conversation ends, you walk away, and then bam, the perfect comeback hits you. Or you think, if I'd only known that, I would have done things completely differently. We all have these moments, these little ghosts from our past we just wish we could rewrite.
Well, guess what? Spanish actually gives you the tool to do just that. It's called the conditional perfect, or in Spanish, the condicional compuesto. And this tense, it's basically your own linguistic time machine. It's the language of what if.
So, here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at how to build the would-have tense. Then, we'll dive into how to use it to rewrite your past. After that, we'll check out a cool, advanced B2 level nuance. And finally, we'll talk about a super common trap so you can sidestep it like a pro.
All right, let's jump right into part one, building this thing. Let's look at the nuts and bolts. So what exactly is the conditional compuesto? It's all about talking about hypothetical situations in the past. And here's the absolute key. These are things that did not happen. It's the grammar of the road not taken, of all those alternate timelines that exist only in your imagination. And the best part? The formula for this is beautifully simple. It's just two little pieces. First, you take the verb haber and put it in the conditional tense. Then, you just add a past participle. That's it. Let's look at that first piece.
Check this out. This is habría in the conditional. You've got habría, habrías, habría, habríamos, habríais, habrían. See how those endings are totally regular and predictable? That's awesome. Once you memorize this little chart, you are halfway home.
Now for that second ingredient, the past participle. Most of them are easy, just add ido or ido. But as you B2 learners already know, there are always a few irregulars, the usual suspects. I'm talking abierto, dicho, hecho. No surprises here. They're the same ones you already know. They just follow you into this tense too.
Okay, so we know how to build it. Now for the fun part. Let's see how we can use this to express all those regrets and rewrite our own personal history.
This sentence is a classic. It perfectly captures that feeling. Si lo hubiera sabido. If I had known, that's the condition, right? The thing that wasn't true. And the result? Te habría llamado. I would have called you. That's the action that never happened. The reality is, I didn't know, so no phone call.
Let's put this side by side to really see the difference. On the left, you got reality, plain and simple using the preterite. No fui a la fiesta. I didn't go. Fact. End of story. But on the right, you have the alternative universe. Habría ido a la fiesta. I would have gone. You can almost hear the but hanging in the air, can't you?
Now, when you build these full if-then sentences, they have a formal name, a type 3 conditional. It's got two parts. The if clause, which sets up the impossible past condition, uses si plus the pluperfect subjunctive, like si hubiera estudiado, if I had studied. Then the result clause uses our new tense, the conditional perfect. Habría aprobado el examen. I would have passed the exam.
Okay, you ready for a little B2 ninja move? There's another, more subtle way to use this tense that will really make your Spanish sound advanced. We're talking about looking at the future from the past. I know. It sounds a little like a sci-fi movie, right? A future in the past. But all it means is you're reporting what someone thought would happen by a certain point. It's like you're telling a story about a prediction that was made in the past, about another moment that's also in the past. This timeline really helps clear it up. So, imagine last Monday. That's the past. Your friend says something. He makes a prediction about what was going to happen by 10 p.m. that same night. That was his future. Now, here we are in the present, and from our perspective, both of those things already happened. Here's a perfect example. Me dijo que habría llegado para la cena. When did he tell me? In the past. What did he tell me? He made a prediction about what he would have done by dinner time. You're just reporting his old prediction. It's an incredibly powerful tool for telling stories.
And now for our last section. And folks, this is a big one. Let's talk about how to avoid the #1 most common mistake people make with this tense, so we can get it crystal clear. This is the question that trips everybody up. Think about it in English. The only difference is one tiny little word, would. But in Spanish, it's a completely different mindset. One is a fantasy, and the other is a cold, hard fact. Let's put them head to head. On the left, yo habría comido. I would have eaten. That's our guy, the conditional perfect. It's hypothetical. It's screaming, but I didn't. Now, on the right, yo ya había comido. I had already eaten. That's the pluperfect, the pluscuamperfecto. This really happened. It's an action that was finished before some other past action. Okay, let's wrap this up. Here's what you gotta remember. Use the condicional compuesto for all your regrets and what-ifs. The formula couldn't be easier. Habría plus a participle. Don't forget that cool advanced trick for talking about a future in the past. And the most important thing of all, this is the tense for what didn't happen.
So there you have it. The time machine is now officially in your hands. You have the linguistic tool to go back and explore all those different paths. So the real question is, what part of your past habrías cambiado? What would you have done differently? Give it some thought, because that's how you really make this grammar your own.